While Alex Davies-Jones correctly emphasized that it is an important principle of the rule of law that the government does not interfere with judicial decisions, David Davies raised broader issues of significance that could have been addressed by Davies-Jones in a constructive manner without specifically addressing the Lucy Letby's case. Instead, she opted to give a response of convenience. She made broad statements such as,
"The Court of Appeal have carefully considered the arguments put before them and delivered their judgment. The criminal justice system has well-established processes and procedures for how expert evidence is used and routes to challenge if any individual, including Ms Letby, maintains their innocence."
These broad remarks ignored the points raised by Davies, which are substantiated by the fact that numerous wrongful convictions have been overturned, demonstrating that the system is not functioning as effectively as it should. She could, for example, have acknowledged that miscarriages of justice have occurred in the past and that we have not always been effective in addressing them, suggesting that we may need to delve deeper into these issues. Instead, she opted to perpetuate this idea of the infallibility of the system, the same very attitude which led Maxwell 5 to refuse to commute Bentley's sentence, or Reginald Moulding to dismiss a public inquiry into Bentley's case in 1972. And so history repeats itself. When court cases reveal gaps, ambiguities, or injustices in the law, Parliament has the authority and responsibility to respond by enacting or amending legislation to prevent similar issues in the future. Similarly, the executive branch is responsible for implementing laws and developing policies to address systemic issues. Through policies, resource allocation, and administrative oversight, the executive can tackle problems identified in the legal system without undermining individual courts' decisions. Those roles are complementary. If Parliament and the executive confine themselves to only observing judicial outcomes without addressing systemic issues, it would risk stagnation and failure to address societal needs.